Before this video gets started, I just want to say that this is probably going to be the longest video that you're going to be watching. I put a table of contents right in the description or the comment section down below. Make sure you guys go check that out to see which parts you want to specifically see. Throughout this entire video, I'm going to be talking about the units and the team builds that you want to create for your for the specific Super Battle Road stages, because there's a lot of units that intertwine between the various different stages, and I want to make sure that you guys have a good idea of which units to bring. If you guys don't see the units or the suggestions that aren't on the video and you want to put them out, please put them in the comment section below. If you guys have any questions involving them, involving the Super Battle Road stages, or what units you should obviously bring, if you don't have any of those units, then put those questions in the comment section below, and enjoy the video, because this is gonna be a very long one.
Woo! It's showtime! Woo!
Alright, so today I'm actually gonna be doing a sort of a little guide to what team builds you should make for the brand new stages for Super Battle Road. Now, we do have the stages right here. So we have representatives of Universe 7, Wicked Bloodline, Time Travelers, Universe 6, Movie Heroes, Goku Family, Vegeta Family, Youth, Super Saiyan, and Last Resort. Obviously, at least most of these stages can be using free-to-play units. Who knows? But I'm actually going to be showing you what units you should be using within your teams for each stage, so that you can actually beat it really easily. Like for those who are struggling, but let's just go over them. Let's just go over the stages anyway. So, well, first on our list is was it Universe 7? All right. So representatives of Universe 7 is actually, I'm not even sure how to say this. Universe 7, reps of Universe 7 may be a little hard to build because of the units that are in this category. Mostly consisting of the fact that there are about 4 or 5 really hard hitting units in this category, but also there are about a few units that are very how do you say, that are very versatile within the team. Most of the players that may have pulled on a few banners most of the players that have pulled on a few banners may have pulled LR Go Frieza, or maybe, what is it, the other one? Oh, or the Kaken Blue Goku, because those are the only leaders. Those are the only true leaders for the representatives of Universe 7. Most of us actually have the freaking beerus in the Monaka costume, who's actually a reps of Universe 7 as well, but it's only 50%. Global players don't even have the Krillin yet, but some of the JP players do have this AGL Krillin, who's actually pretty decent. He's okay, you know. He's just 120% lead for reps in Universe 7 as well. I'm not sure how you can build a team with him, but I'm pretty sure he can work as well. It's just the fact that it's really hard to build a team with just these 4 units as your leaders. You could probably try to work around it and see, like, okay, so there are a few Realm of Gods characters in here. Like, you could have UI Goku as your, like, UI Goku is probably like the most probable unit to even have on the reps on Universe 7 category stage, just because of what he can do. His dodging, he gains attack and defense for every time he dodges. That's just disgusting. Plus, with the brand new LR Kaioken Goku and Blue and Evolution Vegeta, it makes the team even more disgusting. Here, let me pull them up for you. These two are like probably one of the most important units of the of completing the stage, and I'm pretty sure Truth is gonna like dish out a lot pretty easily in terms of units that he has, but it's really hard to make it. What about 17 could work. 17, maybe Golden Frieza can. And if you were planning on bringing Golden Frieza, you might as well bring in this LR Go Frieza, even though they're gonna be your lead. It's nice to actually have them because they do loads of damage when an enemy's in a target is in an attack down status. And I think this is where this guy comes in. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be at least a majority of the enemies in the Reps of Universe 7 stage will probably be super class enemies, which is pretty good for this guy because he lowers super class enemies attack by 15%. But it's a big risk on your team as well because most of the units that you'll be running will probably be super as well. So keep in mind that this is going to be in effect if you're bringing him onto the team. That's like I said, it's actually kind of hard. You can also try to bring this guy, but I don't think that's going to work out because he's a super physical and he's an android lead, but he's pretty damn good. He's a really good support. All allies keep +3 and 60% defense. Reduces damage by 40% when HP is 37% or below. This guy's really useful when it comes to reducing damage by a lot. So having him on your team is pretty much crucial in my opinion. What does this Krillin do? I know he's a sub lead for Reps of Universe 7, but just to be sure. Causes supreme damage, lowers attack with a high chance of stunning. Okay, this guy's actually pretty good for this super battle mode because he has a high chance of stun. I think it's like 50%. Yeah, he has a 50% chance to stun, which is pretty good, and he does lower attack as well. So that's a big W for the super battle mode, I guess. You know, taking him onto your team would be pretty nice. He also has a 25% chance of dodge, 30% chance. My bad. He has a 30% chance of dodging, including super attacks. So that's also pretty nice. The thing is, you need to bring Android 18 in order to utilize his full potential, and there's only one really good Android 18 on this team, and it's this one, obviously because it's the only one. It's literally the only one on the team. Sure, she actually does change orbs physical to tech, but if you want to utilize Krillin, you got to bring 18 as well. If you want to, I don't recommend it, if you just plan on using just this passive alone, but you really want to, if you want to fully utilize him on the Reps of Universe 7 stage, then by all means bring her. But I'm pretty sure it could be doable without her. So we'll have to see how hard the stage is gonna be, anyways, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be dishing a lot. Boo, that's right, Boo's on this category too. And he's Dokkan Awakened, which means that he's really useful, and yes, he is much better. He's like freaking, what's it, Bergamo on steroids. Gains 150% attack and defense, has a medium chance to stun. That's actually kind of nice, 30% chance. You know, it's not better than Krillin's 50% chance, but hey, it's better than nothing. Has a 50% chance to dodge for 7 turns. Okay, let's be honest, I kind of like this unit, so bring him. This guy is very good. I recommend it. Yeah, his links aren't that great because, you know, he didn't participate in the Tournament of Power, and therefore he ain't that useful. But his passive skill is very nice to have, and I think he's probably another crucial unit to have onto the team, onto the Reps of Universe 17. So either of these two can work perfectly fine. What other units can be in there? It's very hard because honestly, the only units that could probably fit, if you wanted to make it more like, if you wanted to survive the stage, would be LR Go Frieza, Kak and Goku would be nice. This Krillin is good. UI Goku is definitely crucial. If you have him at least. The freaking dual LR crap. They do additionals, so that's pretty nice. Do they dodge? I don't think so. No, they just get crit. Yeah, they get crit, but that's even better. That's better than nothing, you know. At least you get to dish out a lot more damage in terms of how much you want to do. If you plan on using your active skill, be careful of using your be careful of just discarding their passive, even though it's only for 1 turn. It's possible that you're not going to survive, so put them in a slot where they're not going to be attacked as much as you want them to be. Let's see. Boo is very, so we have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Boo. 8. Technically 9. 10. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else, unless you plan on bringing the other units like this Goku. These Gokus, wait, do they dodge as well? Was each attack received? Yada yada yada. No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. What am I looking at? This one. Does he dodge? Okay, so you can if that's not enough with this UI Goku, you could probably bring in the TOR version of the LR UI Goku and just blast them, I guess. Maybe you can also bring in the SSR version of him too while you're at it. And he has a medium chance? No, he also has a high chance to dodge. Oh, that's wonderful. So there are a lot of units in here that could work, but you're gonna have to have like, I don't know, 3 copies of freaking LRUI Goku to work with him. So what? How many units is that total now? So is that like 11 now? Yeah, so pretty much overall you probably have to bring like, I don't know, as your lead, any of the Go Frieza, Kaioken Goku, or Krillin will have to be your leads. That's probably like the most crucial thing. And then you can bring either UI Goku, you can bring UI Goku, you can bring Kaioken Blue Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, you can bring Skinny Boo, you can bring who is it? 18, you can bring Golden Frieza, but note that you're gonna have a lot of super units on the team. You can bring Goku. You can bring the UI Goku if you want to. It depends on how your team's gonna be formed, but you can probably have him if you don't have like LR UI Goku. But if you do have LR UI Goku, then you're gonna be solid. You're gonna be rocking it. The TOR version of LR UI Goku or the SSR LR UI Goku, Jesus man. Those two are like are actually pretty probable because they have a high chance to dodge. And considering that they do literally almost the same thing, it's nice to bring them onto the same team, so they're good. Android 17 is pretty nice too because he raises defense and he gives ki. And that's pretty much it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, am I counting wrong? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so about 9 units actually. Maybe, okay, 10. I think it's around 9 to 11 units that are workable around here, but this is totally not freaking free to play, let's be honest. But if you do have majority of the units in here, then this could be possible to beat. Next up, I've been talking randomly on this on Universe 7. Give me about a few minutes. Sorry, that was just a random call that I got. Where were we? Okay, so next we're gonna talk about Universe 6. I think that's another stage that we have to go over. Yeah. So that's it. So Universe 6 is actually pretty doable. We do have a few good leads in here, besides the free-to-play Champa and free-to-play Vados, but Hit, Kefla, Champa, and Tech Kale, not Kale, what am I saying? Caulifla. Oh my god, Kale and Caulifla are like, the words. This is probably a very doable team to make as well, considering how many units have Universe 6 leads. So probably the best lead to have is obviously Kefla, you know, because she's way better than Hit. But Hit stuns, so you have to consider that. But he doesn't gain defense, as you saw in probably the showcase. This is actually a pretty doable team to make. There are a lot of good units in here. Probably the thing you want to probably focus on is dodges, because there are units that can dodge in here. Considering these three, including this one and this. So there are a lot of units that are in here. So Vados, for example, is a really good support for Universe 6, and she gets a high chance to dodge, and gives all these category allies 20% attack and defense. So she's a really good support for Universe 6. So she's probably one of the most important units for Universe 6 is what I'm going to say. Considering what she can do, she's one of the important ones, so that's one of them. Kefla, obviously very important. Yeah, she does have a good chance to dodge, but you need to get 6 or more key spears, which is not a good thing in terms of how short the fights are usually, about like probably 6 to 10 turns at max. But as you do transform, the conditions do technically stay the same, because you still need to get 6 or more key spears until you get to Super Saiyan 2, and it's still the same thing. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great and all, but as long as you get 6 or more key spears, depending on whatever orbs that are available, her dodge is gonna be pretty good. There's a pretty good chance you can dodge. 50% is nice. Yeah, she's pretty useful, and plus she's a Universe 6 category lead, so it's really nice to have her. But if you plan on using hit, then you have to be very, very careful, because if you do have him in rotation, it's okay to lower attack and defense on the enemy for 2 turns, and he's stunned and all, but he doesn't get defense. And sure, he gets defense from his links, but that's not gonna be enough for this guy, is what I'm going to say. Just keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye on how he actually utilize him in the team, because if this guy is if you have this guy as your only unit for the Universe 6 lead, just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Who else? Caulifla? Tech Caulifla? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of pure Saiyans leads in the stage, so having her as in part of your rotations is gonna be really nice to have, because she dodges like a freaking boss. She dodges left and right, and it's not just that. She gains 8% wait, does she get? Yeah, she gets an 8% chance to dodge per Universe 6 or Peppy Gals. You're talking a total of probably. She has a 56% chance to dodge. On top of the dodge, she also has the ability to dodge enemy attacks when there is a Universe Survival Saga or a Pure Saiyan. So she's basically having a guaranteed dodges. So that's the reason why she's like one of the most prioritized units in the game to actually have on the Universe 6 team, or Peppy Gals, or Pure Saiyans, or Tournament of Power, or whatever you want. But she's very good. And honestly, she's also a sub-lead for Universe 6, so if you have her as your lead, you're probably gonna do fine. You're probably gonna do fine just with her alone. Like I said, there's a possible chance that there will be a lot of Pure Saiyan enemies, or at least 1 or 2 stages with Pure Saiyans. So, or Universe Survival Saga. That's right. Either Universe Survival Sagas or Pure Saiyan enemies may be in the stage, so keep an eye out for that. And if you do have Kale, which is pretty nice, which would be the right thing to do, then honestly, she's really good for this. Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, there we go. Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla is actually really good. 50% to dodge, medium chance to counter is really nice to have. She's effective against all types. That's pretty damn good. Honestly, she's just made for dodging. If you have her EZA, she's pretty nice. Even if you don't have her, even if you don't have her not EZA, she's really good as a unit to dodge and counter. So that's pretty nice to have. So she's probably another unit that you want to have, even though she's she's also an all types leader. So if you don't have hit or Kefla, or maybe not even a Tech Caulifla, or Physical Champa or Vados, maybe she could work out for you, I guess. But she's very useful. Then we have the God unit. One of the God units for the Universe 6 category. If you have them, just bring them onto your team. That's all I'm gonna say. Even though they raise defense and they do additional attacks, gain a lot more defense, I'm pretty sure they're gonna like dominate Universe 6 Super Battle Road as well. So have fun with this. Have fun with this unit. That's all I'm gonna say. Have fun with this unit along with Kefla, Tech Kale, Vados. Have fun with those units because this is just disgusting. There are also a lot of good units in here. If you do plan on bringing was it Champa as your Universe 6 sub lead, then I would say consider using him as a good support. That's it. It's okay if you use a super attack to greatly lower his defense, which means that your units in the rotation will hit harder. But just consider him as using him as a support, nothing else. Same thing with Vados. AGL Vados, if you only have her, then consider her as your support. Wait, does she dodge as well? Oh, that's actually, I didn't notice. I forgot she actually dodges. Okay, never mind. This Vados is actually pretty good. AGL Vados is also very good. If you don't have Int Vados, AGL Vados is also very fine for this, because she has a high chance to dodge. I think it's 50%, right? Yeah. So it's just a 50% to dodge on basically everything. So if you have her, use her on your team. It's pretty nice. Who else? Let's see. Vegeta. Oh, this is gonna be. Let me see. Okay. Guard against all attacks when HP is 80% or below. That depends on the rotation and the amount of enemies that are attacking. Consider this is a really good pat. Just this alone, guards against all attacks, is really good. When we're talking about HP restrictions, then you need to consider the amount of enemies that are attacking and the HP that you have left. So if you already have less than 80% HP, this passive is basically useful. But if you're literally over 80% HP, you're gonna have to put something in front of this Vegeta before you do anything else. That's all I'm gonna say. Who else? Does this Kale do anything? I know she's a good support and all, but does she do something else? No, she's just basically a good support. If you want to use her as a support, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you, but she's pretty good. This physical kill is actually really good. I believe she does guard. Yep, she does guard. So she reduces 60% damage, but she reduces damage by 60% per 6 turns. So this is really nice, and reduces damage by 60% with 6 or more physical key spears. Obtained starting from the 7th turn from the start of battle. So if you have her on your team, she will be really nice, but only if you easy A her, because before you easy A, she's not even that great. But when you easy A her, she's gonna be a freaking dominant unit, and I think I know she's a really damn good guard. So if you have her onto your team and you easy A her already, which I should have, because I didn't do all the easy stages for both Kel and Khalifa, then consider using this unit as well, because just this passive alone is actually this part of the passive alone really gives her the edge of guarding. But make sure that once the 7th turn is come up, which is probably less likely, but if it ever does, then start thinking about using trying to get physical key spears. Now I think that's gonna happen when you have where is it? Is she even? Okay, there she is. I was like, did I miss her or something? Then consider using her. Consider using Kefla, physical Kefla, but I don't think that's gonna. Wait, can you run it with her? Oh yeah, you can. I was like, you can't run this with her. If you ever come across going into the 7th turn while in Super Battle Road and you have her in rotation, then you need to consider how many physical key spears you need to have. So you need to have at least 6 or more physical key spears to activate her 60% reduction from the 7th turn, which means that you need to have an orb changer like Kefla. onto your team, and she changes into physical key spears, which is really nice. She also has a medium chance to dodge and a high chance to get additional. And gives additionals which have a high chance to become a super attack, even though they greatly lower defense, which is nice, I guess. You need to consider the orb changing, so having her on rotation with Kale is actually kind of nice. So make sure you do that. If you ever put both of them on, if you ever put these two on the same team. Who else? If you use the SSR and TOR of Kale and Khalifa, I guess that's nice as well. You know, more dodges, but they get the. I think the chances are different. Let me be sure. No, they just get a lot of dodging. Let me see. Reach attack report per blah, 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 launches an additional. Gets 4% chance to dodge per to 40%. So wait, hold on. Key +1 and a chance to evade up to 40%. With each attack, yada yada yada. So you get 40% to dodge, while the TOR gets 50%. That's not too bad. That's not bad actually, but you could put them on the team if you wanted to. If you're a freaking whale, then might as well, right? Who else is good on here? No, wrong one. What does this Bodamageddon do? We have two different Bodamagettas, or SR. That came from the SR forms of Boda and the big Pooh Bear and the robot. Lowers physical enemy attack, reduces damage for 40%. Okay. Okay, maybe this is okay. You can try and be freaking hilarious. You can try and be really hilarious and just bring this unit as your lead. Let's be honest, you can be freaking hilarious if you wanted to. But I don't recommend it. But if you really think you can actually beat Universe 6 stage, you can beat the Universe 6 stage with just this alone, then by all means, I'm not going to stop you. And by the way, this thing does awaken from this Botamo. From the SR Botamo that you probably must have baba'd or something like that. Because before he used to do shiz, now he's even better. And if you have the second Bodamageddon as your freaking lead, and might as well bring him, I guess. He's really good. He's really good at defending. That's all I'm gonna say. Not gonna stop you. But I think that's it. I think that's all the units I would recommend. What does Frost do? Frost raises attack. He's not that great. I don't recommend bringing Frost. But if you do bring which of the units, this. Okay, I need to look at the TOR. I didn't look at the TOR. Look at the SSR. Let's see. Let me be sure that I'm looking at it right. Okay, so this guy does stun. If you want to bring him, go for it. But it's only attack 120 and defense plus 60 with a medium chance to stun when performing a super attack. Yeah, so if you can bring him, but I think the stun's only for one turn. Yeah, the stun's only for one turn. It's not gonna last long. If you do bring hit, it's good because he's also changing orbs constantly every time he comes in rotation. And he does raise defense and stuns the enemy, so if you want to bring him, go for it. Kaba, even though he doesn't stun, he does change orbs. So if you plan on bringing him, go for it. I think that's it. There's a lot of units in Universe 6 that are very, very useful. So in terms of team building, if you don't have Hit or Kefla, then Tech Kale, Champa, Vados, these three sub-int Vados, Tech Khalifa, and Champa are like the best leads if you don't have these two. And make sure you bring dodging units, because there's a lot of units that can probably dodge or defend in here. That's all I'm gonna say. Next up, movie heroes. Is that it? yeah, let's just go into movie heroes. Movie heroes is actually really doable. Like I freaking mean it, doable as hell. There are a few things I like to say about this. One is probably Gogeta's. If you have Blue Gogeta, the AGL one, he's gonna be super easy to. He's gonna be really nice to have. He's gonna make movie hero stage a breeze. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of movie bosses in the movie boss category enemies in the stage. So there are some units that do utilize that. Like say for example, AGL, Goku and Tech Vegeta, and was it Tech God Goku and Strength God Vegeta. Both of them are very good, but they need to, in order to utilize their full potential, they need movie boss category enemies. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some in there. So yeah, having them on the team is actually kind of nice. And this guy just reduces damage by a lot if there's a movie boss's category enemy. So if there is, then this guy's gonna be super useful. I forgot to finish him up. He's just basically a really nice really nice unit to dodge. Doesn't matter if it's Super Saiyan or if he goes blue. He's really good, and if you have him, he's needed on the team. Like he's literally needed on the team, 100%. Let's see, Bardock and Gine. Let's see. I forgot what they do. They are a sub-league for movie heroes, so if you have them, go for it. If you don't have Gogeta, but I'm pretty sure majority of the player base does. Greatly raises attack and defense on turn. Gets an additional 100% attack when there's a movie boss category enemy. Plus an additional key 300% attack when performs a crit when there's an enemy named Frieza. Okay. So in order for this to work, there needs to be something like golden Frieza or something like that for him to work. But I don't think this is passive is that great on Super Battle Road. But if you want to put him on there, you could. Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of movie bosses, like I'm saying, you know. There's gonna be a lot of movie bosses category enemies on the stage, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be they're gonna be very useful. But I also think that this passive is gonna be the active skill, not passive. This active skill is gonna be really nice because you're increasing allies attack by 22% for 2 turns, and that's gonna be really good. But the thing is, you need to have 80% or less HP, and you need to be in the 4th turn, and it's gonna be a pain. If you, well, it's not gonna be a pain because you're gonna be dealt with loads of damage if you're not very lucky. But going for the 4th turn is gonna be a while. But who knows? But it's very good. Same thing with the movie support Gohan. Which by the way, if you have him, he's gonna be very good for support. He gets 100% attack and defense, but there's a movie bosses category enemy. Yeah, he's just really good in general. If you have him, use him as your support. Let me take this off. Use these guys, they're very good. Who else? Spirit Bomb Goku. This Gogeta. This Gogeta. There's a lot of units in here. I can't even describe describe which units I truly recommend, but maybe I don't know. Obviously, this Goku is really nice to have because he does greatly raise defense on his 12 key. He also raises he gets attack. He gets 7% attack and defense per key spear, plus an additional 7% for Super Saiyan's category allies. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be probably a good amount, up to 49% at max, if you want to go that far. But he's a good asset to the team for the stage for sure. Because he seals super attack on his 18 key, and he greatly raises defense on his 12 key. So very nice to have. Obviously, just go with the flow in it. Just go with the flow, and if you have this guy, just go with the flow because he's a hard hitting unit, hard hitting unit. Gogeta, there's no need to talk about this guy. He's very good. He dodges on the 3rd. He dodges on the 3rd slot. He gains key. Even when you go into his blue form, he dodges on the 3rd slot, and yeah, he doesn't get key as wait, does he get key? yeah, he doesn't get 5 key in the third slot. But if you do plan on using him, putting him in the third slot, just note that you'll be dodging like crazy. I think yeah, it's a 50% chance to dodge, but it's not. It's better. It's actually pretty good to have a 50% dodging if you're using him. I'm not sure if you want to use this guy on your this unit on your team, but if you want to, they're a really hard-hitting unit, and once you start hitting like 50% or below, they're really nice. Alright, I'm back. Just had a little bit of a lunchtime rest break, you know. Just wanted to, but let's get back into some of the units I would prefer for this team build for movie heroes, obviously. I just finished talking about Gogeta. Now I might as well which units are pretty good for this event? What does this Just go 10. And where's Trunks? Trunks, there we go. There we go. I think these two are really good together. Reduces the damage by 40%. What about you? Okay, actually, this, my friends, is actually another perfect unit to have. Or these two, actually. If you have these two on the same team, these guys will be perfect because they reduce damage by 40% at the start, but they also get an additional damage reduction by 30% when performing a super. If there is a Trunks or a Krillin on the same rotation, and if you put these two on the same rotation, these guys are going to be honestly, they're going to be really good tanks on the team. And if you have them Dokkan Awaken, which I suggest you do for this, and these guys will be very perfect, considering their super attack passes are exactly the same. And they basically link up perfectly, because they literally have the same links. This is the perfect combo or rotation to even have and consider to be on your rotations. So if you have these two already Dokkan Awakened and everything, then by all means place them on there. They reduce damage by 70% when performing a super. So if you have them super attack first, then they're really good to go. So yeah. Let's see what other units are in there. Trunks? What does this Trunks do? Does he? Okay, so he loses 50% defense, but he does a lot of damage. He gets crit for every attack receives up to 35%. So he needs to get hit like 5 times for this. So he's not bad. It's just that he could deal like 4 million damage, like 3 to 4 million damage, I believe. So he's pretty nice to have. But I don't recommend it. But if you want to, go for it. Who else? There's Gohan and Icarus, or it's just Gohan in general. But he's actually pretty nice to have. But the thing is, you need to place him in the first slot in order for him to get a 50% chance to dodge. I think that's it. Yeah. So there are differences within this guy's with this kid's passive. So I think the only way that this kid's actually gonna be doing a lot of utility work is if you place him on the first slot or the second slot, because that's what's gonna make him really usable in terms of dodging. But if you really want to get this guy to heal, then by all means have that too, because he does fully heal when HP is 30% or below, and he does dodge super attacks as well, so that's pretty nice to have. So this guy's another one. There's a lot of units in here that do work out perfectly fine. I could be missing some units, but honestly there are a lot of good units. The movie heroes, Blue Vegeta, and where's the physical one? And this physical Blue Goku. Both of them are very good. They both do the same thing, except they do orb changes. So if you have these guys are actually kind of worth putting orbs into, and they're actually worth putting on the team because they heal a lot. Not in terms of their passive, but they heal a lot because of their defensive stat. they could probably dish out a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. If you have both of them on the team, it's really nice to have. Anything else? Okay, maybe Piccolo. This Piccolo right here. He's another unit that you might want to use. He does supreme damage to all enemies, and he has a chance to stun them. So honestly, if you want to throw out more stuns in order to survive the category, in order to survive the stage, then by all means try using this. There's a lot of units I would say that could work out pretty damn well. I'm not sure about Gohan and Goten, but if you want, but I think they could do it. It's probably best that they could do it. But honestly, that's pretty much it. The team build is super easy to make. There's a lot of teams you can make in this category, considering the different sub leads that are in here. They're not even considered movie heroes leads, but still, it's really good to have. Yeah, it's really easy. This may be probably the most easiest stage to accomplish and defeat, but who knows. Alright, Goku's family. This one is actually pretty easy, except this one because this Super Battle reward isn't even out yet. You can only get this after you completed the new 10 stages, but this unit is very good, but you can't get it yet. So sorry. But what you can use, well, if you're free to play, this unit and this unit would be nice. If you're fully free to play like J Fanta is, then these two units would be a nice feat to the Goku family team, because this guy has a medium chance to dodge, and he does stun on his 12 key. So that's a good one. This Goku, he just heals, but he has a really good lead, but it's impossible to actually get his easy A. But still, I totally recommend, if you ever have this unit, which I don't think majority of the players do, like besides me and some other players who've been playing for so long, having this guy is actually kind of nice. Having these two as free-to-play leads is actually kind of nice, but if we're going in terms of really trying to beat the stage quickly, then basically this LR Goku, this the LR Gobros, the Gohan, even though he's not a Goku family lead, there's a lot of Goku family units that do Kamehameha, so he's one of the leads as well, and these guys can do pretty much a lot for the team if you plan on using them as leads. So LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, obviously the LR Gobros, and LR Teen Gohan, which is probably a monster, or maybe this unit, I don't know. Yeah, he's at 90% to yeah, he's Super Class Ki plus 4 90%, and he's Extreme Class Ki plus 3 and 30%. But at least he's a good support for was it everyone when attacking Extreme Class. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of Vegeta family units in there, Vegeta family enemies in there, but who knows. But let's see. Oh, we have a good amount of units that are in here. So let me take these off. Let me take this off. Yes, we have a lot. So here's 1, 2, 3. If we're looking at terms of LRs first, obviously this guy's your go-to along with the representatives of Universe 7. So he's a god. Let's just say that. Dodging, getting attack and defense, disables enemy guard, boom. What else? This Gohan, if you completed Extreme Super Battle Road, this guy is a very useful unit to have, because you're probably gonna have a Goku unit on the team, and you obviously will, because he does reduce damage by 58%. So it's a super nice unit to have if you have an easy 8. If you don't, he's not gonna be that useful. B-Pan, obviously obviously the best free-to-play unit in the game by far. Yeah, she stuns on both her 18 and 12 key super attacks. Sorry, her 9 key and 15 key super attacks. And she has a high chance to reduce damage by 55% and heals 33% of damage dealt. So she's really nice to have, and she supports as well using her active skill. So obviously she's really nice to have on the team, and I definitely strongly suggest everyone putting her on the team. Who else? I also recommend having this Gohan and this UI Goku on your team if you have this Gohan EZA, you'll be good to go. If you have this LR UI Goku, just screw with it. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I forgot about him. If you have this unit, he's actually really nice to have because he dodges. So if you have this guy, I strongly recommend having him on your team as well for Goku family. So that's another one. Who else? Maybe this Pan and Giru, or just Pan, but she's very good. Changes key spears to AGL. She gains attack and defense from those, and then she gives 25% attack to allies for 2 turns. She's really nice to have, so I recommend having her. Who else is very good in here? If you have Gohan, this guy will be very nice to have if you have Gohan on your team. And since he's super freaking busted, and he has guard, he is a monster. And if you have him, I want you to put this guy on your team. He is disgusting. Who else? Let me take this off. Let me see, who else? I don't recommend putting the Goten on wait. Yeah, I don't recommend putting Goten on the team because Trunks is not on obviously the Goku family team, but if you want to, you could, because he does reduce 40% damage right off the bat, but you won't get the extra 30% without Trunks or Krillin. So you could, but I don't recommend it. But you could. No, I recommend that you use him, but I don't recommend it for this stage. But you could. Strength. This Goku is actually really nice because he does guard. Does he? Because if you have this unit, this guy just freaking decimates. He guards, plus he reduces damage by 7% for Dragon Ball heroes. He's the only one, so 7% damage reduction is fine. But dude, he guards against all attacks. This guy is perfect for Super Battle Road. If you have this unit, put him on the team. That's all I'm gonna say. Put him on the team. No questions asked. Alright. If you have the Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku, and I'm pretty sure majority of the player base doesn't even have him, but if you do have him, no, yeah, but since majority of the player base doesn't even have him, if you do have him, put him on your team. Just put him on your team. I don't care. Put him on the team. He is freaking useful. Much better than majority of the units besides LR UI Goku and B-Pan and LR Goku and some of the other units, but still, come on. This guy is actually kind of nice. Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku is actually really good. Since he changes strength to AGL spears, it's really nice to have. But also he recovers HP. So if you're low in HP and he's on your rotation, guess what? He's perfect. But since there's a chance that there's gonna be a lot of Vegeta category enemies on the Vegeta family category enemies on the team or on the stage, my bad. This extra part of his passive along with this is gonna be really nice to have. So I recommend having this guy on your team. Who else? There's a lot. What does his Raditz do? High chance to stun. Okay. If you have this guy on your yeah, if you have this guy, it's okay to use Raditz. Sorry, it's okay to use Raditz, but I think he's gonna get more powerful if you're facing one enemy. But he gets 2 key stuns, he attacked enemy and reduces damage by 50%. Okay, so he is useful for a super battle road. But the thing is, his full potential can be released if you're facing one enemy and you're facing Goku's family or Namekians. But I think this alone just makes him much better. He reduces damage by 50% when facing 2 or more enemies. Perfect. He's good to go. If you have this unit, I think I have him on global, but I don't have him on JP. But he's very good. I recommend putting him on a team since he reduces damage for the Goku family stage. Who else? There's definitely a lot of units to consider in terms of like, I'm more considering the potential of having to guard and dodge, because those are like the 2 main things, but also you want to deal damage, but and stun, because those are like the 4 main things you want to do in Super Battle Road. And I think those are like the units that you would need. If I am missing any units that you would recommend, I'm sorry, but you can place that in the comment section below if you have any like extra questions or whatnots. But we're just gonna be moving on to Vegeta's family. Now Vegeta's family is actually really doable as well. Obviously we do have all these sub-leads for Vegeta family, and we have the main one, which is LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who by the way is pretty good in terms of defense because he starts out with full defense in the beginning. But let's just go down the line. This Vegeta is nice, even though he doesn't heal dramatically. At least he changes AGL to Strength Key Spirit so that you can actually heal from his based on his stats and stuff. But he's pretty nice to have if you want to put him on the team. Who else? I don't recommend using Majin Vegeta. This one. Well, you could, but depends. But still, I don't even know if I don't recommend using him. But if you want to, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. But using LR Majin Vegeta is okay. But who knows? Use his Trunks. I strongly recommend using his Trunks. No, let me change that. I highly... No. I want you to put this guy on your team. There we go. I want you to put this guy on your team. Even though he has a high chance to guard, he's very useful. And he raises defense by 30% for 9 turns. That's pretty nice to have. And he disables enemy guard. Boom. He's good. Yeah. If you have him, put him on your team. Who else is good? You can put this Trunks on your team. Like I said, for Goten, he's not gonna get the extra 30% because there's no Goten or Krillin. But having the 40% damage reduction just from the first part of his passive is really nice, and I recommend putting him on the team. But I don't recommend putting him on there. But at the same time, I do because of the damage reduction. But he's fine. He's good to go. Yeah, but hopefully hopefully he's gonna do fine, but I'm pretty sure he would. What about this Trunks? What is he gonna do? Oh, he's not gonna do much, but at least he does crits. But I don't recommend putting him on there because there's a possibility that there's gonna be Goku family category enemies, so there's not gonna be a good thing for him. But this guy is, since Majin Vegeta is going to get an easy A, this Tech Majin Vegeta, and by the way, he's very good. It's just that there's this one part of his passive that really kind of trips me over, and it's just this alone. But he's really good just because he has a chance to stun all enemies and does a load of damage to them, so he's gonna be pretty nice to have. And he does get his full buff when you have max HP. So if you have him on your first rotation and he's not getting attacked first, and you do place him on the first slot, he's very useful. But if you do get hit, the boost and the key does go down by a little bit. But he's pretty nice to have, and I like him. But if you do easy A him, I definitely recommend putting him on there. Bola or Bra, whatever you guys want to call her. To me, it kind of depends. Because even though she's a great support, and I love the fact that she's a great support, but she only has a 30% chance to dodge because I think she's the only Peppy Gals unit in the Vegeta family. Yeah, she's the only one. That's a bit disappointing, but I guess that's okay. You know, 30% is better than nothing. If you do put her on the team, just be careful that 30% is not gonna it's probably not gonna be in your favor, but hopefully it does. But if you do put her on the team, go ahead. But she's the 30% is not gonna be in your favor, like I said. But still, she's really good. Let's see. Great Saiyaman 4. Is it 3 or 4? Great Saiyaman 3. Okay. What I like about this unit is the fact that he counters whenever he's attacked, but also he reduces damage by 30% within the same time he attacks. So that's fine, I guess. But he only gets a 17% attack and defense with a 3% chance to crit per time travelers. And I think if you were to put him along with the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, that's not going to be a lot. But if you do plan on putting more of it, more of the time travelers team, I'm guessing the maximum would be like, I don't know, 17 times 5, about 85% attack and defense plus 15% chance to crit. That's not bad, I guess, but still, you need to consider that he doesn't reduce damage by a load whenever he's attacked. But go ahead if you want to try it, but I don't recommend it. But still, what does this Vegeta do? Well, he isn't gonna do much besides besides he stuns. Besides the fact that he stuns, it's okay. But just be aware that you're only gonna get this whenever your HP is 50% or below, and then you get this. So basically everything stacks on top of each other whenever you're less than 50% HP, which is okay, but still. Let's see, let me pull this one out. These two are great. These two are wonderful. Yeah, he just changes orbs, gets ki from it, gets attack and defense, can heal. Same thing with this unit, he changes strength to int, makes him very useful. Here, let me change that. He's effective against all realm of gods, enemies, yada yada yada. He's great. Only if you get 7 key spurs or more. But he's very useful. But both of these units are very useful, and I totally recommend it. This Trunks is okay because he reduces damage by, like, I believe 40. Yeah, he reduces damage by 40%, and then he gets attack and defense up to 120% the less your HP is. But just note that this is okay, but who knows how hard these enemies are going to hit this time. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same amount. This Vegeta, don't even ask. He's perfect. If you guys don't know what he does, he basically just reduces damage by 80% for 10 turns on his ECA, but he's perfect. Not only does he reduce damage, but he also has a 50% chance to stun, I believe. Yeah. He has a 50% chance to stun, which makes him good. And if he does do a second additional, just know that this is gonna kick in. That's all I'm gonna say. And he's gonna last for a really long time in Super Battle Road, so perfect Super Battle Road unit to have. And I totally want you to put him on the team if you have him. So if you have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, put him on there. Let's see, physical, really nothing much out of here actually. Yeah, there's really nothing much you could put him on there. Anything through here? Not really, but if you guys have any recommendations from any of the categories I just mentioned, including this one, please let me know. If you guys have any questions about these things I'm saying, or any of these tips, please let me know as well. I'm always available. I think that's it. Yeah, there's a lot of team builds you can probably make out of here. But just note that these guys could be your leads. You can also create different leads based on the units that are in here, but I'm only telling you which units are going to be very useful for each of the category stages. So that's it. Super Saiyan. Ooh. Super Saiyan's gonna be not as tricky, but it's pretty doable. Because you have Goku, you got the LR Super Saiyan Goku, obviously. These two, very nice to have. I totally want you to put them as your leads if you got them. But this Goku is better than this Goku, but still. I totally recommend putting them as your leads if you have them. So, use this Goku because he gets 15% attack and defense up to 59% after he's attacked, but he's really good. Well, this Goku just decimates freaking Super Battle Road easily with just his with the amount of damage he outputs after he supers. Oh wait, when he supers, I think it's like 2 to 4 million, maybe 5-6 million. He's really nice to have. So, and plus he gets oh no, wrong one. But considering the fact that he gets 7% attack per Super Saiyan category on the team in the same turn, excluding himself, so it's like 14%. That's just disgusting. So I recommend having this unit and this unit on your team. Super Saiyan Gohan's really okay. It's actually okay on this. Broly is actually nice because since you have 2 or more enemies on the team, 2 or more enemies in each battle, his passive's gonna kick off consistently. I almost say consistently, but consistently. He's gonna be really nice. This LR Prime Battle Goku, I recommend having him on your team. Same thing with Gobros. The LR Fusions, both of these guys are kind of nice to have actually. I would recommend it. Let's see. Gogeta is actually really nice because he dodges. Super Vegito, yes, I definitely recommend it. Make sure that just make sure that if he ever gets super attacked, just hope that it doesn't hurt you that much. That's all I'm going to say. Just hope that he doesn't hurt you that much for sure. Yeah, if you have him, put him on there, and make sure you get this guy Easy Aid, cause he's not gonna do much in this. Yeah, he does reduce damage by 80% from normal attacks, but it's not much. It's not much. Who else do I recommend? Okay, since these two units are in there, I strongly recommend putting these two together on the same team. Just these two alone can help you go through Super Battle Road nice and easy, just because they reduce damage by like 70% when they're together. So having them on the same team is very nice. Let's see. This guy's actually kind of nice. Wait a minute. He only reduces 50%. He only reduces damage by 58 when HP is 58% or less. That's not. It's okay, I guess. But when he transforms, he's gonna be really nice to have. But if you do not have Trunks, I believe. Okay, so transforms when HP is 58% or more. Whose name includes Trunks starting from the 4th turn. If you have Trunks, okay, so this will not work with Kid Trunks. But if you have like Future Trunks or Trunks Teen, then he works perfectly fine. But if you do not have, but if you have Trunks Kid on your team, this is not gonna work out easily. Trust me, it's not gonna be easy. But at least he does guard, or at least he does reduce damage by 50% when HP is 50% or less. But his Super Saiyan form is much better. Who else? Super Saiyan Trunks is okay. Let's see. Kefla is really good. This Super. Oh no, I just talked about him. Super Saiyan Rage Trunks is good. Gotenks is okay, I guess. You know, if you want to stun more, I guess he's not a pain to actually ECA, but still, he's really good. Yeah, just he gives allies this, and then he has a medium chance of stunning. He's okay. Let's see. What does he do? Forgot. Cumber's okay, I guess. You're not gonna be seen this much often, but at Super Saiyans, it's gonna be kind of tricky. If there's a lot of super class enemies, then this guy's gonna be nice to have. But if there isn't, then oh well. But he's pretty nice to have. I guess that's it. There's really nothing much, but if you guys have any if you guys have any recommendations or questions about this category or any of the previous categories, please let me know in the comment section below. But those are the units I would recommend to put on the Super Saiyan team. That's all I'm gonna say. Final trump card. This one's gonna be absolutely fun. Because I know a majority of the player base actually has these units now. So let's have some fun. Obviously, you want these two to be on the team. If you have at least one of them, it's also good as well. But if you have both of them, they're gonna be great. Super Saiyan Goku, absolutely no-brainer. He's great. I don't know, I didn't talk about the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but if you want to put him on the team, I can say okay. It's okay, because he does stun on his 12 key, but if you want to do his 18 key, you have to consider that even though he does he greatly lowers defense, but you have to consider the fact that he loses 70% defense, so be careful. But if he wants to use him, go ahead, but it's not easy. This Super Saiyan Prime Battle Goku is okay. No, not okay. He's actually pretty nice to have on there. Baby's okay, because if you let me see this. Yeah, he does lower attack and defense, but he doesn't stun, but it's okay, I guess. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of pure Saiyans and Hyper Saiyans on the stage on Final Trump card, so maybe it's possible, maybe not, I'm not sure. But we'll see. But once he goes into Great Ape or Giant Ape, then he's pretty much unstoppable, so make sure you consider that. And he does get 2 key because of his passive, saying he gets additional key, but technically it's like 2 key per key sphere. Vegito Blue would be a nice choice. The LR fusions would be nice. Same thing with these LR fusions. Frieza would be okay, I guess. Obviously Gogeta is a nice unit to have, so make sure you bring him in there. Vegito is also nice. Candy Vegito is a good unit to have because he has a great chance to dodge like a freak. Let's see. Majin Vegeta would be okay. Buhan would be nice if you want to heal. What does his Gotenks do? Does he have a high chance to dodge? I completely forget. High chance of additional 50% attack, high chance of 50% defense, high chance of an additional 50% chance to get defense. I don't know how, but this guy's been dodging for me a lot lately, but he's nice to have. If you have him, he's pretty nice. Hercule. Let me be honest, if you have this Hercule, I recommend having him because he has a 50% to dodge, but also he reduces damage by 50 to 90% depending on the amount of HP you have left. So the restriction is the less HP you have, the less damage you'll receive. So the higher HP is, the more damage the higher HP, the more damage reduction he'll give. So since the maximum is 90%, since the minimum is 50%, when your HP is oh no, what am I saying? Okay, never mind. The higher HP is, the less damage reduction you'll receive, which is actually not that bad, because this unit is super nice to have. Damage reduction and dodging. I almost read it wrong, but he's really nice, and I strongly recommend having this guy on your team. 100%. Don't even at me, just I totally want you to put him on the team. Let's just say that for now. Yeah, his links aren't that great with the units that you're gonna have on the team, but he's very nice. Cooler, don't even at me right there, he's good. Topo, huh. Now you think about it. This guy could be very nice on the team, I guess, you know. Ah, yes, that's actually kind of nice. Even though even though the HP restriction is gonna be doozy even after the first attack, after being hit the first time, this guy's gonna be really nice to have. And he does lower defense on all enemies by 70%. He's a really great support. And he finally gets an defensive boost, which is nice. And I totally recommend him onto the... Oh my... oh my, there we go. Sorry, I totally recommend having him on the team, for sure. On the final trump card team. He's really good. Who else? Android 17, good support for defense. Physical Vegito and Physical Super Vegito and Physical Vegito Blue. Perfect units to have once you consistently get their... For Super Vegito, if you get his full passive, he's gonna be really nice, and he does reduce damage by 50% on normal, so he's good to go. Vegito Blue reduces damage by 40% like a boss, and then once he constantly gets the supers, he's gonna be tanking like a king, so he's perfect as well. And I guess that's pretty much it. Nothing much. What does this guy do exactly? So Sealess. Sealess is okay, I guess. He ain't the greatest. Yeah, he ain't the greatest, but at least he's pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any like recommendations or questions about this category, just let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to answer as best as I can, but same thing with the previous categories as well. Just make sure you put those questions down below. And oh, I forgot about this unit. Yes, I forgot about this unit and this as well, I guess, along with him. So let me just go through this quickly. Trunks and Mai, really good. As long as you have Super Saiyan God, as long as you have a unit that has this, they're gonna be pretty fine. And their active skill is really good, even though they reduce their damage by half. They're really nice. Let me just say that they're really nice. But you need to have like Trunks or Mai or Trunks team from the future or whatever. They're really nice to have. Let's just say that. And plus it'll do a lot of damage. Master Roshi, just consider the fact that he has a lot of defense in the beginning, but when he does his super, it's gonna be a big pain. But at least he does stun and seal when he super attacks. So if you don't give him a super attack, he's gonna be tanking. But if you give him a super attack, if you give him a super attack, just note that he'll lose like 100% defense, and he'll crit, and he has a guaranteed stun. So you have to know who to stun. Oh, he also stuns himself as well, actually, right? Crit, performs crit, stuns self. Oh, he only stuns himself. That's my bad. But you have to consider who to seal though. If you want to seal someone, you have to consider it. Otherwise, that's it. Turles would be a nice option unless you want, someone else. But Turles is a good option if you want support. Majin Vegeta is okay, like I said. I guess that's it. Like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. Let's see. Tien, I recommend putting him on the team. And yeah, that's it. Alright, Youth. Now, this one's going to... Okay, if this does come out to global, and if it does, this is going to be a little hard, but at the same time, for JP, it should be pretty doable. So let's start with the leaders. Obviously, Gotenks and Kid Goku, really nice leads. If you don't have them, then Bulma and Kid Goku and Bulma should be a nice touch. Because the other leads, I think they have less percentage, but I don't recommend using them. Only Bulma and Goku, but I think they're a Super Battle road reward as well from the previous stages, so that's a big doozy. Units I recommend are Bipan, Kid Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan, this one, LR Goku and Arale because they stun. Who else? Pan. Maybe Kid Vegeta and Raditz because they lower attack. Who else? Trunks. This Trunks is really good. Bulma is good because she reduces damage as well. Gohan, he dodges. Bra or Bola, she dodges. That's all I'm gonna say. This Gohan's pretty nice, but he's not gonna be up there yet. Obviously bring this Goten because he's gonna pair up with this Trunks. Here, I might as well do it for you guys. These guys are gonna be super relevant because there's like 3 or 4 stages that they're gonna be super relevant on. This is probably one of them. So, like like 2 or 3 stages that are super relevant for them, and this is probably one of them as well. So having these two on the same team is really nice. So make sure you guys bring them. I need to Dokkan Awaken them too, so that's a big boost. This is actually quite nice to have, actually. The Super Ghost, Prank, Super Saiyan, Ghost, and Goat. Super Saiyan, Gotenks, and Ghost. Yeah, they don't dodge from their passive, but if you give them loads of dodge, they would be very nice to have. And they heal on Rainbow. They heal from Rainbow Key Spears, so if there's a lot of them, they recover this much HP, which is good. And they get attack and defense plus 30% per each of them. So it's nice, and they recover from Candy as well. So that's also very nice. So they do stun as well. So this guy's pretty much a good SBR unit if you really want to use him. But if you don't want to, then just skip this part. But honestly, just go for it. Did I say LRB Pan? If I didn't say LRB Pan, then she's really nice. I totally want you to have that on the I totally want you to have her on the team. Who else would be nice? Any SSRs that would be nice? Please? No? I guess there isn't much unless you want to try and use, I don't know. This gonna be pretty tricky. Maybe this Gohan? I honestly don't know, but this Gohan is really good. Oh, I already put Super Saiyans up here. What am I doing? Yeah, the Super Saiyan Gohan is very good. Great support for Super Class. He does stun as well, so that's a nice touch on this guy. But if you want to put him on the team, go for it. He's a really good support. He stuns, and he at least gets a boost. So I recommend having him, just like the Super Saiyan team as well. And I think he's on Movie Heroes too. Yeah, Movie Heroes, Goku's Family, Youth, Super Saiyans. Really nice. He's really good on 4. They're really good on. He's really good on like 4 stages. I guess that's it. There's a lot of free play units that are in here, but I'm not sure how you gotta utilize them. But if you have any recommendations for this stage, just let me know in the comment section below. Or if you have any questions about this team or any other previous categories, like I said, comment below as well. Alright, I think this is the last one. I believe so, because... Oh, I did not put Wicked Bloodlines yet. I might as well check that out after. Time Travelers. Oh wait, do we have any? Because I could pull it up right. I can pull him up somewhere. If you don't have any like Frieza units, then I'll do something else with it. Actually, let me open up Vegito, because Vegito is probably a useful unit to have. And he's on Final Jump card, yeah. You know, I didn't actually pull up the Wicked Bloodlines until now. But they are pretty damn good, Wicked Bloodline. Here we go. Alright, we have one more to go. First of all, Vegito is really nice if you have him. Everyone should have him at least, but if you don't have him, farm him up. He's really nice to have, so that's a big bonus, and he's really good on the team. The leads I recommend that you would need to have are the Goku Black or the LR Trunks and Mai. They're really nice to have, and they go well with the majority of the units in here. This Trunks is okay, but only if you since this is Super Battle Road, there's gonna be a lot of enemies, but there's a chance you're only facing one enemy, so that's pretty unlucky. Tech LR Vegito, a freaking unit that should be used. LR King Piccolo, I actually recommend using him, because not only does he reduce damage, I believe. Yeah, not only does he reduce damage by getting 5 or more key spheres, but he also changes keys. He also changes random key spheres to tech, which makes him very useful because he has this. And if he does transform, he becomes even better. So yeah, I totally recommend using this guy on your team. No, not totally. I want you to use this guy on your team. Yeah, I want you guys to use this guy on your team. And he is a World Tournament reward unit, or yeah, a World Tournament LR. So if you guys don't have him now, go farm him up, or go get him during the World Tournament. Let's see. These guys are really good. Now, if you guys don't have Cell, he's really nice to have. He's really good because he gets a higher boost the more enemies you have the more enemies are on the stage. But he also transforms when HP is 30% or less, and there is a chance that you could consistently get less than 30% HP. And if you do, this transformation is really easy to kick off. Because before he used to be considered trash because he was one of the worst LRs before. Now he's actually one of the best LRs for Super Battle Road, and I like it. Because when he do that, he transforms into this, which fully recovers HP, gives him 4 key and 120% attack and defense. But he gets more attack and defense the more key spheres you get, which is not bad, you know. At least he's a literal tank once you get him up there. But he is so good, and I totally recommend using him on the team. Goku Black, don't even at me. He's a freaking destroyer. Let me just say that for now. He does recover HP whenever he delivers he does recover HP at the end of each turn whenever he's attacked. He gets 6% key and up to 120% per key per key bar key that rises by 1. So that's he's really good to have, and if you have him, global players and JP players, be happy with that because he's really good. Other Trunks and Mai, I think they dodge on future enemies. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, they just have a high chance of dodging enemy super attack when there's a future saga. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be facing against a lot of future saga enemies in Time Travelers. So yeah, I recommend having them if you put them on the team. Well, I only have them and not Goku Black, so they're probably gonna be the best lead for me. Physical LR Cell is okay. He does an AoE, and he gets some more attack and defense on he has a similar passive to in LR Cell. Let me just say that. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, totally recommend having him. If you guys want Toa, you can. She's a good extreme class support, just like Goku Black, but she heals whenever you have I think less than 25% health. Or when you have less than 30% health. Okay. Yeah, but she's really nice. Goku Black, if you guys have him Easy 8 already, I suggest using him. Tapion's really nice to have. I didn't even talk about him in the movie heroes category, but he is really good. He reduces damage by 50% like a boss, and if your HP is less than 50%, he becomes a really good unit to have. But then once he gets into his Hurugan form, he becomes a monster because he dodges everything, guaranteed for free. So that's really nice to have. So if you guys have him, I totally suggest having him on there. Supreme Pie of Time, nice. It's a really nice unit to have, just like Golden Cooler, and I think that's pretty much it. You know, Golden Cooler and Supreme Pie of Time, really nice units to have. Cell, if you let him constantly super, he will recover health. Who else? Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Pretty nice unit to have actually. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Oh, I totally recommend having this guy on your team. If you have him, I definitely want you to put him on your team. He guards and reduces damage for every Dragon Ball heroes. And since there's only like 1 and 2, it's a probable chance you'll have him and Trunks only on the team. And he'll reduce damage by 14%, including reducing damage from his guard ability. So that's super nice to have. Blue Vegito, honestly, just put him on there if you want to. He's really good. And I think that's it. If I missed anything, just let me know. If you have any recommendations from this category, just let me know as well. I'm always open to suggestions. But let's move on to the final category, which is Wicked Bloodline. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed this. Have fun trying to make this easy on yourselves. The only thing I could say about this is there's a probable chance you'll face against a bunch of pure Saiyans, Goku family, Vegeta family, hybrid Saiyans, or Namekians. There's a probable chance that you'll have to fight those enemies in this Super Battle Road stage. The unit I would suggest having as your lead is obviously this cooler, but if you don't have him, then this LR Mecha Frieza and King Cold's probably your go-to. And then under them should be this unit, because the reason why I want you to the reason why Truth, Talon, Goresh, Tiger, Nano, Rhymestyle, I don't know, anyone would recommend you EZA this unit, because this dude reduces damage by 50% when guard is active. And this guy literally guards against all attacks and gives allies Ki +2 and 20% attack and defense when there's a Goku's family category enemy. And this guy just decimates, and this guy's a freaking beast in Super Battle Road. It's the reason why you would want this guy on your team. So that's a thing. LR Full Power Frieza, I would recommend having him. Golden Frieza, any Tech or AGL Golden Frieza would be a nice option for this Super Battle Road. AGL Cooler, this one, he's okay, even though he's effective against all types. When there's I think that's it. I think he's effective against all types. Am I right? No, he just launches an additional. Oh no, never mind. He is effective against all types. Effective against all types, and launches an additional that has a medium chance of becoming a super. Yeah, he's useful. And he lowers attack and defense of all enemies when there's a Goku's family category enemy. There's gonna be a lot of them, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be very useful on the team. So have fun with this guy. Meta Cooler is okay. Obviously, Transforming Cooler is nice. Just Golden Frieza is actually okay if you don't have the AGL or Tech Golden Frieza, because he reduces damage by 30%, but he also increases his own defense with each attack received, so he's nice to have. But he's also a movie boss support, so consider that as well. But he's a really nice free-to-play Super Battle Road unit to have. And plus you get him through the, I believe it was the Dragon Ball Super Brawly event, story event. So if you have, where is he? If you have this guy, might as well use him, you know. Who else is in here? I think that's it. Well, those are the majority of the units I would recommend using for the Wicked Bloodline category team. If you guys have any questions about this, like I said, if you guys have any questions or recommendations for this category or any of the previous categories I just talked about, make sure you guys go to the comments and put those suggestions in there. And I guess that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. Oh my god, that was either that was horrific or very pretty. It was pretty it's not that easy to make good Super Battle Road teams, but there's a lot of good units that are really useful for that are made for many of the stages. But who knows, you guys have a lot. Everyone has different boxes, everyone has different characters, not everyone has all the units needed. Like for myself, I don't even have LRUI Goku or LR Godku, but we'll see. This is probably the longest video I made, but if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys want to see more Dokkan content. Tell me what you guys think about the Super Battle Road stages in here. Do you guys think this is gonna be easy, hard, or too hard, or is it not free to play friendly? Because I thought they would do that, but they wouldn't. But oh well. But yeah, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.